Hey, this is Eric at thanks.io, and what I wanted to do is show you a hack on how to create these custom overlays for our dynamic postcards. So this lake of water here, what this will do is this lake will stay in front of your dynamic postcard background, which is going to be your recipient's Google Street View. So I'll show you a quick way to do it. First thing you do is go into Canva, you create a postcard design. We pick the 4 by 6, so that's 1875 by 1275 pixels. And now what we're going to do is find some elements that we want to do. We could use this lake like we saw there, and we can resize it to whatever size that we want. We can add more elements like arrows to point at the house. And you can change the color on these to anything you want, resize them. We can match the blue, we can do a lighter blue. It doesn't matter. And then you can add your text. And then we can change the effects on that if we want to outline it. Change the color, make it bigger. Change the font. How about for Halloween? And then we can change that outline to be even bigger so it stands out. So what we're going to do is we can save this. And you want to save it as a transparent background. That's really important because otherwise your dynamic postcard won't go through. So we save that. Now you're probably asking, well, what about the QR code? How do I know where the QR code is going to be? So that's a pretty good one. So what you can do is you can save this background as an image. So you just go over here and you download it, and that's saved. So now we could go back into our Canva and upload this as an element. So we upload the file, we pick it, and then now we can add this background to it as a guide to see where the QR code is going to be. So now our lake disappeared, so we have to check the position of the layers. So we just want to put the background at the bottom. So now we can see, okay, well, let's make this lake bigger. And now this is in a good spot. You know what? Another one of these would be nice. And now we can flip it vertical and then move it and spin it. And then we've got our overlay. Now, before we go and save this, we want to make this guide transparent. So now we can share it, download it, transparent background, and you're good to go. So now we'll go back into our dynamic image builder. We're going to choose the dynamic background that we've got, and then we're going to scroll to the bottom for overlay image URL and upload the picture we just got. So now when I generate the preview, there it is. We're good to go. And then don't forget, you want your QR code URL. Let's say we're just going to start Googling here, because then that'll actually show you the QR code. So there it is. That's the hack. All right, guys.